Hey, this is B.D. Kennedy coming to you with a pregame report before we play TRC this Friday. This will be game number 4 for us this year. We're 2-1 right now. We've won the first game over Stu Northside Bulls, and then lost to Stockholm Mean Machines the second week. And then a couple weeks ago we beat Djurgården. We're 2-1 right now, feeling okay. We had a bye week due to the fact that Karlstad was playing the FF Cup semifinal. That's when we were scheduled to play them, but we had to move that so they can play the semifinal. And this week we get into what is actually the first game of a doubleheader. We play TRC 2 weeks in a row. Kind of interesting. I feel kind of like I should have noticed that in the schedule and said something before, but we have a 10-game schedule that's stretched out over 20 some odd weeks, and we're going to play one team back-to-back weekends before the 6-week summer break. But it's going to make for some exciting football. This is for TRC and for us. These next 8 quarters, these next 2 games will give us either an opportunity or TRC an opportunity to be in control of their destinies, or if we can win both these games, we feel like we're headed the direction we want to go going into the break. If we lose both these games, then we're not really in control of our own destiny, and we're going to have to fight just to make the playoffs themselves. If something happens and we end up splitting these 2 games, then there's just an incredible mess there in the middle of the Super Series, just under Karlstad and Stockholm. So this will be a very, very important ball game, and a very interesting 2 weeks to play. We'll play Friday night at 7:30 in TRC. Right now, our football team, we used the bye week. We had okay practices, not what we had hoped for, but at the same time, we gave a few guys a chance to rest up and hopefully get over. We've had some sickness and a few injuries, so hopefully we'll be 100% when we show up Friday at TRC. So should be a great ball game. Like I said, both teams have an awful lot on the line these next 2 ball games against each other. So we're going to try to come out offensively, do what we've done pretty good, is run the ball, try to control the clock, try to get first downs, and try to finish with touchdowns. That's something we really have emphasized, or tried to emphasize in practice, the concept of finishing the drive. On defense, we had a really good defensive game against Djurgården. We kept the goose egg on the scoreboard. The guys played really hard. We're going to be really challenged by TRC's offense. I think they've got a tremendous amount of skilled people, good offensive line, and Terry Kleinsmith, this quarterback, is not only talented, he's a very smart quarterback. He makes good, sound, safe, solid decisions. So they're going to put a lot of pressure on our defense. We got to have guys in the right places at the right times, and we got to try to come and get after Terry a little bit, if at all possible. Force him to throw quick and react to that, or try to get to him if he's going to throw. The run game's not the only thing, or the pass game's not the only thing TRC has. They have a very good running game. We had 2 fantastic running backs playing for them, so it's not like they're a one-dimensional team. So our defense has their work cut out, and going into a game knowing that we have to be able to stop both the run and both the pass, because TRC can do both of those well. On defense, we would expect TRC to play us very aggressively. We don't think they're going to harm much of our passing game, which is kind of understandable, but we're going to try to have a few things up our sleeve and get after them with the option game, which comes down to making good decisions. And Christopher Desar has been doing a really good job. He's getting better and better, getting more and more comfortable. He was a guy that was going into the year planning on being the backup quarterback for us, and then 5 games into the first game, he's the guy. So he's made a few mistakes, and that's what people seem to realize. What's the easiest thing to come up with is the mistakes, but he's doing some awful lot of good things and getting more and more comfortable in the system and understanding where and why we want to attack places. So it's going to be, should be an interesting game, should be exciting to watch. Hopefully the weather will be good. If not, bring your raincoat. So we'll see you hopefully Friday night in TRC and the next Saturday here in Marston. Starting off on the offensive depth chart, the starters will be Bjorn Rodestrom, who you might have noticed in the El Giganten commercial. He's the guy that eats the pizza, so he's kind of a media mogul in the commercial business now. And then also wide receiver Victor Hillestrom. Per Larson was injured today at practice, and we don't know if he'll be able to play Friday or next Saturday. Offensive line will go left tackle August Eriksson, left guard Frederick Flickhead, center Rickard Helgren, right guard Matthias Lind, right tackle Fabian Welderborn. In the backfield, we'll have the two halfbacks, Tobias Peterson and Saman Assad playing. Mickey Oman will be playing fullback. We'll also have Johan Tisander coming in at the halfback position for us some, and Andreas Fjell helping out at fullback. And then also a quarterback, like I said, Christopher Desazar. On defensive side of things, we'll start the three defensive linemen, Marcus Hillestrom, Jonas Scholin, and Fabian Welderborn. The two outside linebackers will be Tobias Eastrom and Tobias Peterson. The two inside linebackers will be Andreas Fjell and Otto Mueller. In the defensive backfield, we have two corners, William James and Victor Hillestrom, and the two safeties, Mickey Oman and Saman Assad. Thanks, should be a great game. Hope you're there to enjoy it.